Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren from North Shore Tropicals, and today I have a very exciting plant sharing video once again. So it has been about a week. I received plants from Amanda. If anybody doesn't know who Amanda is, she is Bunny on Instagram. I will link her Instagram below. She does not ship to Canada, unfortunately, but she will ship to like a PO box in the US. So if you're in Canada and you have a PO box or you have a friend that you can ship to, she will ship to there. So let's get right into it. These have been here for just a week, and we will start with the first one. So the first one is actually one that I wanted to chop it up right when it got here because I have a friend who wanted a piece of it, and I just thought, it's already stressed out, I'm just going to cut it. Then I watched Charmaine and Alice's video and remembered that they got this plant also from Amanda, but they had a really hard time rooting it. So I went, oh crap, shouldn't have done that. But I'm happy to say, well, first of all, let's see what it is. So it is a subsignatum Papilla Laminum hybrid. And look at this beauty. Sorry, she's a little floppy. How beautiful is that? It's so beautiful. So I was happy today when I pulled it out and I saw this. So thankfully, I totally was like, oh crap, I might have just made a big mistake, but I'm happy to see she's rooting and seems fine. So it'll keep rooting out for me and growing. How beautiful is this one? It is. Wasn't sure how I would feel about it, and in person, it's just, I mean, look at this sinus. There's just, so pretty. So once again, this one here is a Anthurium subsignatum crossed with a Papilla Laminum. The next one I have is one that is a hybrid that she did herself and with two of her plants, and it's so cute. So it is an Anthurium crystallinum crossed with a pinklei. And again, hopefully I'm saying all these words. Pinklei, I don't know, I haven't said that one before, so hopefully I'm saying it right. How freaking gorgeous. It is so, like, I actually got this hybrid from Equigenera at the end of last year, and it is just, this is so much more bulate and gorgeous. You know what? I'm actually gonna go grab the other one and show you the difference. 1 second. Okay, I got the other one here. So this is from Equigenera, and you can see it's basically just flat, and this is the Amanda's hybrid. How different are they? Like, it's night and day. Isn't that crazy? So anyways, when she first said she had this hybrid, I was like, oh, I already have it. And then she showed me the pictures and I was like, hello. So it is definitely different and gorgeous. And this is a great example of just how hybrids can just be so different, which just makes them so cool. So once again, that one, oh, and there's got a new little leaf. He made it through shipping okay. So once again, that one is a Anthurium crystallinum crossed with a pinklei. The next one I have is actually one that, same thing, I was like, oh, yeah, I have that. And I was she was like, no, you got to see the parent plant of this. And I was like, okay. And she sent it to me and I was like, oh my God. Like, I swear Amanda's plants are just next level. So it is, I'll show it to you. So this is a seedling. So she selfed her mother plant, and it is a Magnificum crystallinum cross. And I mean, I have Crystallinum magnificum crosses that look nothing like this. I'm actually going to pop in, I'll put it right here, the picture of her mother plant of this, and the emergent is so red and so vibrant. It is just stunning. I mean, look at it. Like, what? I'm excited to keep one of these, and hopefully I can grow it as big and beautiful as hers, and hopefully it has that nice emergent like hers. So once again, this little guy here is an Anthurium magnificum crossed with a Crystallinum self. We're keeping on a theme here. I didn't mention at the beginning, but all of these are Anthuriums, and the next one is an Anthurium Bessier AF crossed with a Ralph Linam Fort Sherman. And just a wee little babe. How cute. And it's got the red pinky of the Bessier on the back there. Can you see that? And the petiole. So cute. So this is another one I'm super excited to grow out. See how it looks. I'm already in love. It's just so cute. I'm actually in the process right now. I have a lot of plants here. I mean, this is a warehouse, so there's quite a bit of space, but my plants are slowly but surely taking over. And so I'm kind of in the process of moving things around so that I can have a dedicated spot for all my babies, so I can just watch them every day and make space for them to actually grow, because where I have them right now, they're kind of getting too close to the light, so I need to expand their growing space. You wouldn't think I would have a hard time finding places when I have this whole place to grow, but they're all getting so big, they're growing out of their space. So once again, this cutie right here is an Anthurium Bessier AF crossed with Ralph Linam Fort Sherman. And the next one has similar parents to the last one, and it is a Bessier AF crossed with a Papilla Laminum RA5. Isn't she cute? I mean, oh, this is another one. I just can't wait for these to all start to grow. I mean, in a year. I will do updates on these plants, you know, maybe in 6 months or so, and let you know how they're doing. Hope they're all doing well, but I'll share if they're not as well, just to be transparent with you all. But I do hope they're doing fantastic, because Amanda's mother plant RA5 is just like, oh, it's so good. So good. And I have two RA5s that I kept for myself, just because they're quite different than each other. So I'm excited. And they are, I mean, they're not huge by any means, but they're definitely sizing up, and I'm so excited for it. So this one, I'm excited to see the difference as it grows as well. So this one, once again, is an Anthurium Bessier AF crossed with Papilla Laminum RA5. Cute babies. I really have a thing for like baby plants. I don't know. It has just really become my thing. I love growing them. I love making them. They're just so cute. All right. The next one is one, if you know me, you know that I have actually the next two or three. The next two. If you know me, you know I have a slight obsession for luxurian hybrids. I want to just collect them all. And the next one that I have to share was one I was chatting with Amanda, and she was showing me some of her plants, and she came across her mother plant of this and said, oh, you know, it throws off pups sometimes, and maybe when it does, I can send you one. And then she goes, oh wait, hang on, there's one right here. I can separate it for you. And I was like, no, no way. So one thing about me is I do not make wish lists. I've been asked multiple times, what's on your wish list? And you know, what are you gonna get in 2023? And I have intentionally not made a wish list and not done a wish list video, because my personality, if I were to say, oh my God, I have to have that plant, I'm going to go above and beyond to make sure I get that plant and probably spend more than I should for it. And I don't want to do that. So instead, I just kind of course, don't get me wrong. There's plants that I'm like, I would love to have that one day, but I don't worry about it too much, and I don't make it my mission to get that plant. I just kind of, say in my own head, I don't even think I put it in the universe, that I would love to have that, but somehow the opportunity to buy these amazing plants just keep coming to me, and a lot of it is thanks to Amanda. As I said, was on the phone with her, and I never thought this was something that I would ever even have. So she's showing me this plant, and then she said that, and I was just floored. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So you're probably wondering, what is this amazing plant? Well, you just wait. This baby right here is a Anthurium Carla Blockier crossed with a luxurians. Like, are you kidding me? My dream. This leaf was a new leaf in shipping, so it's very delicate, but still looking great. I mean, how beautiful. And her mother plant is like the darkest plant I have ever seen. It's literally like black. So I can't even with this. I am just so excited, and I'm a little bit scared. A little bit scared because I'm like, oh my God, you must live. You must thrive. So thank you, Amanda, so much for separating this baby from her mama for me. Once again, this one here is a Anthurium Carla Blockier crossed with a luxurians. And the next one is kind of similar. I didn't know I needed it until I knew I needed it. And when I saw it, I was like, you are coming home with me, and that is the end of the story. I'm so excited to have it in my collection. I cannot wait to grow it big. This guy here is a beautiful, like, look, Anthurium Papilla Laminum crossed with a luxurians. Look at her. How beautiful. And it has a new leaf that was in shipping. Still looking gorge. Holy. And once again, this plant has been here for a week. And look at the roots. Such a happy plant. So I have no words. This is just gorgeous. How beautiful. So once again, this one here is a Anthurium Papilla Laminum crossed with luxurian. Okay, the last two are extremely special. I didn't know these plants were coming, and the angel that Amanda is gifted me these plants, and I just don't even know how I can show my gratitude to her. Like, she's such an amazing human being. It's actually crazy. So Amanda, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I don't even know what I can do for you to repay you this kindness. It was just, I was floored, like floored by when I opened these. It was just, So I'll show you guys. So the first one is one that I have seen on, I believe Alice has this one from Amanda, and I fell in love, and I was just, had to have it. I may have mentioned it to Amanda that I wanted one. It's gorgeous. It is a Papilla Laminum RA5 crossed with Swamp Bunny. Like, do you see what I'm seeing here? Wow. Wow. It's so cute. It's so gorgeous. I'm gonna start crying. Like, I just can't even. I can't wait to grow this one big. Look at these little ears. They're just so cute. So she has 3 leaves. And this guy one here is the newest one. And something's popping in there. I think she's popping a new leaf, which is very exciting because, like I said, she just got here a week ago. And I can already see, can you see right there, a new little root. So she's happy, thankfully. Oh. You know, I would be lying if I didn't say I feel the pressure, especially when it's a gifted plant. I feel a little bit of pressure to keep these all happy and alive. So I hope I do Amanda proud and I'm able to grow these big and beautiful. And yeah, I hope so. I think Amanda grows all of her plants in her house, where I have to remind myself that this shop is not like house conditions. A lot of the time I feel like it is house conditions because it's not in a tent and it's not in a greenhouse, but I'm just looking off camera to my thing. It is 65% humidity in here right now, which is lower than it has been, but you know, it doesn't usually go lower than 55 or 60. It did go to about 55, maybe even 50 when we were really cold here. But I don't run humidifiers in the back shop either. But I always have to remind myself that it isn't like home conditions here. So these guys should be happy because they came from, you know, home conditions to here. So cross my fingers. How freaking beautiful. I mean, the leaf is folding back on itself. It's making its ears look even cuter. Look at this. So this cutie here is an Anthurium Papilla Laminum RA5 crossed with Swamp Bunny. And the next one, really, like, if you were here when I opened it, I'm pretty sure my jaw was on the floor because again, I have no words because, oh my God. You know, I really should probably get a thesaurus because my vocabulary on words are just, but I just could not. This one is beyond what I would have ever thought I got. I never thought that I would ever get this. And what she is an Anthurium Carla Blockier crossed with a BVEP. Are you guys seeing that pink on this leaf? Like, oh my freaking gosh. It is so stunning. And the new leaf shipped perfectly. And it's just, it is like everything. She is everything. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. This is probably my absolute favorite plant right now, and I cannot wait to grow her big. I'm looking to see if I see any new roots on her, and I don't see any new roots yet, but again, it's only been a week, so not gonna freak out yet. So the other thing, does anybody else call it a BVEP? I know it's Black Velvet Eastern Panama, but I don't know for the abbreviation. Does anybody else say BVEP? Because that's what I call it. So, and I'm going to continue to call it BVEP. So on my channel, you will hear about the BVEP. And if that's not what everybody else calls it, I'm sorry. So once again, this beauty here, is an Anthurium Carla Blockier crossed with a Black Velvet Eastern Panama. And that's all my plants for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing a few of these plants. And as I said, I will update you as they grow. I'll maybe do like a 6-month progress video for you guys. And Amanda, thank you so much, so much for your generosity and sending me these plants. Hopefully you enjoyed this. See you in the next one. Bye.